All right, we need to talk because things are starting to really get serious. The Pentagon has now sent a Marine Expeditionary Unit, a MEU, towards the Middle East as tensions with Iran keep escalating. And if you don't know what that means, let me explain to you why this is a big deal. So here's what exactly is happening. The U.S. military has deployed a Marine Expeditionary Unit, also called a MEU, like I mentioned before, to the region near Iran. And if you're not familiar with that term, this isn't just a few Marines getting on a plane. A Marine Expeditionary Unit is about 2,200 to 5,000 Marines, plus aircraft, armored vehicles, artillery, amphibious ships. This is basically a self contained invasion force. We travel on Navy ships. We can launch helicopters, Ospreys, and landing crafts. And they're designed to be the first troops into a conflict zone. Think rapid assaults, right? Embassy evacuations, island seizures, or the first wave before larger forces pretty much arrive. Now, according to reporting from the Wall Street Journal and defense officials, this MEU is being sent to the Middle East because of the growing conflict with Iran and the attacks happening in and around the Strait of Hormuz, one of the most important shipping lanes in the world, as we've been telling you day in and day out. You don't move a Marine Expeditionary Unit into a region unless you're preparing for real time military operations. This is what the United States deploys when things could escalate rather quickly. And someone who has been part of MEUs and seen how these things are put together, every time you hear about deployments like this means that there's going to be a potential boots on the ground situation. And right now, the question nobody in Washington seems to want to answer is this, okay? Are we preparing for deterrence, or are we preparing for a much bigger war in Iran or with Iran? Because those are two very different things. And if this conflict keeps escalating, these Marines could end up being the first boots on the ground if things actually do spiral out of control. So I want to ask you something. Do you think the U.S. sending Marines to the region is meant to prevent war, or do you think it means we're getting closer to one?